Imagine receiving a gift so beautiful, yet so eerie, that its very presence chills the air. Picture a young girl named Emily, her eyes wide with delight as she unwraps a present from her beloved aunt. As the last piece of wrapping paper falls away, she gasps in astonishment. There, in her hands, lies a doll so lifelike, so exquisite that it takes her breath away. Emily is instantly smitten. She names the doll Annabelle, enchanted by the intricate details, the porcelain skin, the delicate features. But there's something else, something unsettling about Annabelle. The eyes, they seem a bit too real, as if they hold a depth of knowledge beyond their painted facade. And there's a chill, an inexplicable coldness that clings to Annabelle, following her wherever she goes. Emily, however, is too enchanted to notice. Unbeknownst to Emily, her fascination with Annabelle was about to take a dark turn. In the quiet of the night, when everyone is asleep, Annabelle seems to take on a life of its own. The first signs are subtle, almost imperceptible. Emily would wake up in the morning only to find Annabelle in a different spot from where she had left her. At first she chalked it up to her forgetfulness, but the occurrences grew more frequent and the locations more peculiar. The strangeness didn't stop there. Emily began having nightmares, vivid and terrifying, and Annabelle seemed to be at the center of them all. In her dreams she saw the doll, moving, whispering, its glassy eyes seeming to glow in the darkness. The dreams were so real that Emily could almost feel the chill of Annabelle's touch when she woke up. The connection between Annabelle and the unsettling events was becoming more apparent. Emily was beginning to realize that her beloved doll was not what it seemed. As the strange events escalated, Emily was forced to confront a chilling reality. The uncanny incidents surrounding Annabelle were no longer ignorable. Emily would catch glimpses of the doll in places she hadn't left it, its glassy eyes seeming to follow her around the room. The once cherished toy now instilled a deep sense of dread within her. Night after night, Emily was plagued with nightmares, each more terrifying than the last. In the darkness of her dreams, she would see Annabelle, no longer a mere doll, but a sinister figure with a life of its own. The doll's once endearing smile twisted into a malicious grin that haunted her sleep. Her fear turned to terror when she woke one night to find Annabelle sitting at the foot of her bed, staring at her. She was certain she'd left the doll downstairs. It was then Emily realized the horrifying truth. Annabelle was not just a doll. It was something evil, something alive. In a desperate bid to rid herself of this terror, Emily attempted to dispose of the doll. She buried it, threw it away, even tried to burn it. But every time Annabelle would return, its presence more ominous than before. In her failed attempts to escape the doll's grasp, Emily found herself trapped in an escalating nightmare. The doll seemed to feed off her fear, growing more powerful with each passing day. In her desperation, Emily was trapped in a nightmare that showed no sign of ending. Just when Emily thought she was at the mercy of Annabelle, something unexpected happened. The doll, the source of all the torment, had inexplicably disappeared. One moment, Annabelle was there, sitting in her usual spot on the windowsill, and the next, she was gone, vanished, as if she had never existed. Emily and her family searched high and low, their hearts pounding, half in fear of finding the doll, half in dread of what might happen if they didn't. Every creak of the house, every rustle of the wind outside sent shivers down their spines. Was Annabelle hiding somewhere, watching them with her lifeless eyes? Or had she truly left? The disappearance of the cursed doll left them in a state of relief, yet bafflement. The nights of terror seemed to be over, but the mystery of where Annabelle had gone hung heavy in the air. Had she returned to the dark abyss from whence she came? Or had she found a new victim to torment with her demonic presence? Speculation swirled around, but the truth remained elusive. All they knew was that their lives would never be the same again. The eerie silence that now filled their home was a constant reminder of the horror they had experienced. The cursed doll had vanished, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a family forever haunted by its presence.